Hello everybody, that's me Osama Abu Hajar and welcome to the machine learning tutorial. So in this video we're gonna talk about the difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning. When I was learning about machine learning before, so during the class and during the college time, I was always confused between the term AI and ML. So what is the difference between these two? Then I discovered there is a new term called DL, deep learning. So I said it's maybe better to give you the difference between these three terms to make you aware about what is exactly machine learning means comparing to AI and deep learning. So back to the history, we do have 1950 when the artificial intelligence become true. So when the engineers makes the machine smart, so the machines can do things. The machines not just repeating itself, but can do another things that depending on some logic we give. So that's how artificial intelligence becomes. Then a part of artificial intelligence, when the artificial intelligence start to grow up really big, then the machines were able to do a lot of stuff itself as like human brains. The machine learning came in where the machines were able to learn itself without like being always beside her. So we don't have to be with the machine at the whole time. The machine could learn from previous data or from previous experience as the human. So the human like born without any previous experience, then it's learned from previous experience during the life. That's what happened with the machine learning. So scientists want the machines to learn, to predict, to assume, to give predictions in the future about how this data gonna be and how this stuff could be, building on the previous experience. Deep learning comes after, where we have a huge number of rows in our data set. So we have a big massive data set. Then this data set can be shared over network, so we could solve the problems over network. So we could send different machines, these different machines connect to each other's, then they could talk to each other's to predict data and to learn from each other's experience, which create really great. That's what we see in facial recognition, and face detection and body detection. So where we give an image to the machine, then the machine learn or like predict if it's a human or if it's like a dog or a cat or like a car. So that's how we do the deep learning. So you could always refer to this topic over here. So there is a nice article about the difference in details. If you like to go and read in more details, that would be good. So what is machine learning then? So now we have a good understanding of the labels, we have good understanding of the the types of machine learning, and let's describe machine learning easily. So machine learning in our daily life is used everywhere, and we use it as an everyday routines, but we don't recognize it in machine learning. So let's say the anti-lock braking in the car. So that's machine learning. Autopilot system, when we fly from a country to another, then the pilot just turn on the autopilot. That is machine learning. So the pilot learn how to do stuff, learn how to predict, like moving around. A search on Google. So when we search on Google, that is machine learning actually, because first time we search, the recommendations comes back this, then second time recommendations comes back this. So recommendation is the same time as a machine learning. All the things happen in the background where when machine learn what's the best for you, what is the best answer for these questions. It's when, let's say we ask Google a question, then we come back with a bunch of answers. These answers is the same cluster of the same group of your question. So that's how we predict them. Maps, so when we search a map about like places or whatever, that's machine learning. So emails, when we get emails every day, how to predict if these emails are spam or not. So that is machine learning. So teach the machine to read the email and predict if this email is spam, or if this email is not spam. So how we predict them, that's coming from machine learning side. So translating on the phone, when we have like a word, then we translate that word. So that's, we teach the machine if this word coming in future, it means this, but if it come with this word, so if we have two words together as a sentence, this sentence, the word can be changed into the sentence. So like we could have the word go itself and we have go there, so that's changed the actual meaning. So the translation to different word changed. I do use like Google Translate to translate from Arabic to English. I do have the feeling. So when I have a single word on Google Translate, it's translated this way. Then I have it into the sentence, it goes this way. So then I have it at the end of the sentence, it's have a different meaning. So all this stuff, as we have said, they are machine learning. So machine learning is like kind of learning from previous experience as what happened with a human. But like we have to give this previous experience to the machine. So we have the data collected and gathered together. We give it to the machine and teach it. But as a human, we learn from our mistakes. So we go outside, we do things, then we learn. I have seen this nice basic understanding of machine learning from Google. I would advise to go and do it. It's 3 videos, so it's not a really huge course. It's really good to understand the basic. So that was the term I would like to differentiate for you before we start. In the next video, I'll be talking about topics that is better to understand, and we're gonna start off and kick with the machine learning. Thank you.